I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you so much, Aamir. Good to see you. First of all, congratulations. And you got the 482 subclass work permit visa for Australia. Uh,
Yes.
so hope you're happy now.
Yeah, I'm very excited actually. Thank you so much, first of all. Yeah, I'm very excited to hear that my visa was approved and it was so quick.
Right,
Like I didn't expect it that would come within 6 7 days. After I done the medical.
right.
So you guys have done so amazing work.
Excellent. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. So can you please tell me about your background and where you come from,
Mhm.
what you did? I think you from India, gone to Dubai and working in a professional capacity. So can you just
Yes.
explain about the hospitality industry you worked in Dubai and
So
about yourself as well?
basically, yes. So basically, I'm from India North, and I came to Dubai 2012. I started working with a few brands there, and then it's been like 10 years in Dubai. Like always I had a dream, like to go to Australia, but was like plenty of consultancies there, like we like so never find someone suitable unless I can apply for that. Then I come across Basu consultancies, and then I met your one of your colleague. Then we had some meeting, and after that she ensured that she can make it happen. She gone through my resumes and experience, and then yes, so it's went well, and I'm so happy. So here I am.
Very good. And you
Yes.
you worked as a restaurant manager, isn't it?
Yes. So basically, I started my career in Dubai like 2012. So with the supervisor with some brand, and then I moved to promoted as a restaurant manager. So I work for multiple companies like Batil, Ramada,
Mhm.
and right now I'm working as I Hub as a like a multi-unit manager. So basically, like restaurant managers. So I have around 3 to 4 years as a restaurant manager experience,
Mhm.
and yeah.
Oh, very good. Okay. Now, being in the industry, say about you worked in India, you worked in Dubai, and what made you to think or keep Australia as a choice?
I think like I have a few colleagues who moved to Australia, and they have given me a feedback like if you want to have a long-term career in hospitality, I would say Australia is the best place because it's a growing country and they have lots of scope in Australia. If you are like a chef or a restaurant manager, you must go for Australia. This is the best country for your industry. So this is what made me to choose Australia.
Do you know that the new rule is greatly favoring you now? I'm not sure whether you're aware. Are you
Hmm.
aware of the changes happened from 1st July?
Yeah, I think it's about the salary or something. I'm not sure.
Not only just salary, yes, salary is gone up, but the very important thing is that restaurant managers also can apply for permanent residency now.
Okay.
So
Wow. This is
after
amazing. Yes.
2 years, because
Yes.
usually the restaurant managers is coming under the short-term list and not
Right.
under the medium and long-term list, which is used to be the list which they're
Mm-hmm.
for permanent
Mm-hmm.
residency. But now it's become
Right.
just one combined list, and then from short-term list as well. You
Right.
are now eligible after 2 years. You work
Right.
with the company, and then if they're happy with you, and they can sponsor you. So, which is a great news,
Right. Right.
right? One
Yeah,
fantastic.
this is amazing news. Yeah, basically, yes. As I mentioned before, like, 'cause I have very long term to work with employers. So yes, I think that's amazing, and it's absolutely would add it to advantage to our career.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Right. Okay, now you got the visa, and I think that what's your plan? You're going alone, or you wanted to take your family? Because I remember that the nomination is being given for your family as well. But I think that I see that the application is only for you now. So is there any short-term, long-term plans for you and your
It's
family?
actually yes. Basically, I'm actually going right now alone. But yes, I would be because I spoke to the lawyer and he said no need to be rushed because that process will be also very easy. Do one thing, come down here as soon as possible because employer needs you to start. once you started here, then we can figure out about your families and everything. They can come back after, but you need to be here as soon as possible. So I'm flying alone right now, and then we'll see after a couple of months.
Okay.
Yes,
And
please.
what expectations you have in Australia, both personal capacity and a professional capacity?
I think in the both way, there is a lots of like I'm expecting there will be different environment. The professionalism, like compared to Dubai and Australia, would be completely different. So I think there will be challenge as well because it's a new place, new people to. But yes, I'm excited as well to meet the new faces and new customers. So in both way, will be advantage and disadvantage. So I'm flexible, and I'm ready to accept the challenge.
And in a personal capacity, what is your expectations in Australia?
Personal capacity, yes, of course, because Australia it's absolutely the very developed country. So if you're working in any developed country, you're going to develop yourself as well. So as a personal capacity, yes, you will grow up a lot with skills wise. And it's all about your experience. I would say your careers and all. It is going to be developed everything's from XYZ and all.
Yes, but also that I feel that because I'm also basically from hospitality industry, and because what happens is when you work in India and the Middle East, food wise you have a good knowledge. Obviously, it is very important for a food and beverage section. But
Right.
on the beverage side, especially the list of wines and these are the ones which you really improve your skills and knowledge in Australia because the scope is very good.
Very
Because
good. Yeah.
every restaurant has a very big wine list, and then there's no end to it because if somebody is very passionate about food and beverage, and they're going to really enjoy, then they're going to learn a lot about wines because that scope is not very high on this part of the world. I think there it's very different. So I think that's one area I'm sure that if you are interested, you will really cherish, and you will find it very interesting as well. And I want you to use that opportunity to improve that domain so that is going to be the key platform for every successful food and beverage manager.
Indeed. Yeah, that's true. Yes. That is already in my mind that I have to be focused those the areas like where I have to improve because as of now in Dubai there's no much selection of these alcohols and all and the wine. But I think in Australia, working with Australia, there will be very good opportunities for me. You know.
Good. So, I mean, one question I wanted to ask is Dubai is a big market for in terms of people going abroad. You find so many consultants around there. And
Right.
what made you to choose us as one of the consultants that you wanted to work with? So, what's made you to choose that? Is there any specifics that which has impressed you?
I mean, like say example, anyone can like say example, you know. When I compare Basu consultancies with other consultancies in Dubai, because there's a plenty of consultancy in Dubai, people has opened like a shop, but they don't know how to do, how to interact with the clients, how to guide them, how to do work with their case and all. There's no experience about it because I've been like, to be honest, I say yes, I was cheated with one of the consultancies in Dubai.
Okay.
But I was lucky that I didn't pay full money. I paid it half. Then I come to know that this consultant is not like worth it, and they doesn't know the process and everything. And that time was like almost give up. It was like happened 5 years ago. So I had no idea. I had no plan that I can find anyone else. When I come across the Basu, I met with your colleague. She made me believe that I feel yes, they can do it. Then I've gone through Basu consultancies. I heard their experience. How old are they when they are in the market? Which the countries they are basically focused for. So the boss was like answer for me for everything. So I get the like very positive feedback from your colleague, and then everything rest of the history, I would say.
Okay, fantastic. And especially when you are looking at restaurant managers, because comparing other verticals and professions within the hospitality industry, restaurant managers are very limited openings in Australia, especially people from this part of the world. So,
Right.
so that's where I think I remember that some of the communications you find that we're taking a little more time in the process before filing to make sure that we are hitting that right points because If you do that, I think that's what it materializes at the end of the day and a result of a visa, because there's no point to rush up and file something which you are not very confident, because if it's a chef, it's a different story, because there's a lot of openings that are available for chefs, but for F&B managers is very limited. Employers are very choosy, so you must be proud that you are one of the best which they come across, because that's what it matters. That's what
Right.
it's a fact, because you have presented yourself very well, and they got a lot of confidence. Because generally, that the restaurant managers going to Australia from this part of the world is just recently happening, because it used to be cook chefs and bakers and pastry chefs, but now the restaurant managers are opening up. Especially, I think you're going to a French cuisine restaurant. It's not even
Yeah.
Indian, right? So so basically that I think that your exposure in Dubai has made them to give a confidence that you are able to handle things much professionally. So that's good on you. That's a good job, I think, from your side.
Right.
So how you find that the process which we have done, especially from the day you apply and until you get the visa, it consists of a lot of process, including the communication, the confidentiality we maintain on your file, the professionalism, also the you've been communicating with multiple points.
Yeah.
So especially how you rate this, and then what's your feedback on that?
Yes, as I mentioned, it's very positive feedback from your colleague from Dubai team, especially the Richa and other. When I was trying to reach them every time when we have any questions, she's always approachable. She's always reachable. She always, like came back to me on time whenever I had any queries about my file, my experience, my paperwork. So it was very seamless, to be honest. I never find like I leaving stranded out, nobody replying me message, and nobody picking my call. No, I never felt it. Like
Right.
whenever I needed support from them, they was always there, always.
Very good. Tell me about the CV marketing services we have done, especially the coordination which you had with the employer, especially the interview. So how you expecting that interview, and what exactly happened, and how you made sure that you win their confidence and got the offer?
It's actually a less example. When you have experience working as a restaurant manager, and you know your task, your experience, your responsibilities. So anytime if employers say that they want to speak to you about your experience, is like an interview, you will not find any challenge because you already know what you're doing it. So yes, interview things are it comes back to back. Sometimes it was like very quick. Your colleagues say you have to be get ready in next 1 hour. Employer wants to speak to you, and I say okay, I'm ready for that, no problem. So in that terms, I'd say yeah, I was a bit challenged, but I was not nervous as well because I know my responsibilities, my job, and they're gonna ask me the same questions. So it's fine. Yeah.
Fantastic. Aamir, one of the very important reason people go to a country like Australia is better prospects, one. And second thing, obviously, the better salary, better package. So are you happy that what salary package you got secured in Australia? You're happy with that? And what's your take on that?
Yes. Yes, that's indeed. I mean, the package for the what I was getting in Dubai, it's completely different what I'm going to get in Australia. So it's like quite different, and plus everything is going to be changed there. The way of life and you having in Australia compared to Dubai, it's completely different. So I'm so happy for that. The package wise and the new country, new people. Yes.
And you are planning to take your family along with you at some point of time?
Yes, couple of months after, and I will figure out when
great.
we can make it. Yes.
Excellent. And so hope that you made all the travel arrangements, and I think that you got some communication happened with the employer. So this will all your departure
Yes.
services and your arrival service. So everything has been taken care. So you have anything to say on that?
Actually, employer called me yesterday when I was at airport. So he was asking me he congrats me about my visa granted, and also we had a little communication, and then he said to me, we look forward to welcome you very soon, and if you need any support or anything, Just give me a WhatsApp or call me anytime. So I find like employers are happy and he's very supportive. Because it's very rare that before joining the company, employer calling you and congratulating you something. It didn't happen in Dubai. No, unless you join the company, come to meet with the employer. But in Australia, I can see how friendly people are there, how supportive are they.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
So excellent. I think that I'm very happy because being a restaurant manager and got the visa. We know that your file is done well. So obviously that your perfect file. So obviously it doesn't take much time. But yes, the visas come very quick because all the documentations were spot on. And also that is very important because every visa, not just the candidate, even the employer who's sponsoring, their reputation is also matters. So the immigration also look at who's sponsoring. So that could be, those are the reasons that you got the visa very quickly. So I'm very happy that you've taken the next step in your life, and I'm glad to hear that you're looking forward to it. So I wish you all the very best, Aamir, and especially as a bonus, as the icing on the cake, that before you depart. A few days, I think the new rule also given you very good news that you can also apply for your permanency. So I would suggest that because our services doesn't end here that the day you leave, because at the end of the day we have to make sure that you go there and settle down, you come to a routine. So please be in touch with us, keep us updated, and any other support services you need, please let us know. Especially I think at the time when you take your family, only the nomination is done, the sponsorship, especially for applying the visas, need to be done at that point of time whenever you are ready. So just be in touch with us, and we can coordinate with the employer, and very happy to assist you on that as well. And I look forward to see you in person in Sydney very soon.
Right. Yeah, I'm flying actually July 19.
Right.
So yes, yeah, I booked my flight already.
Right.
So, yes.
Thank you so much, Aamir, and thank you for being with us. And once again, congratulations from our whole team, from Dubai office and Chennai office. So we look forward to see you soon.
Thank you so much, Sundar. Once again, I let me believe you believe me that I can make it happen, and so thank you so much once again. Yeah, so and now Basu has become my first priority if I come to across any reference, because I have multiple friends and a lot of friends in Dubai and everywhere. People telling me like, to Australia, give me contact, give me contact, give me contact. I say yes, I'm gonna give you all the contact for the Basu. Go for it. They will make it for you. Yes.
Fantastic.
So once again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Aamir.